Albert Einstein, born in 1879 and passed away in 1955, was a German-born theoretical physicist whose revolutionary theories fundamentally changed our understanding of physics, especially with his theory of relativity and his famous equation. His life and work not only had a profound impact on science, but also on philosophy, politics, and society. Here's a detailed look at Einstein's life and his enduring contributions. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in the city of Ulm, in the Kingdom of Württemberg, in the German Empire. He was the first child of Hermann and Pauline Einstein, a secular Jewish family. Soon after his birth, the family moved to Munich, where his father and uncle founded an electrical engineering company. As a child, Einstein was slow to speak, leading his parents to worry about his development. However, he showed an early curiosity for science, mathematics, and nature. He became deeply interested in scientific principles after his father gave him a compass, fascinated by the invisible forces at work. Einstein had a rebellious nature and often clashed with the rigid German education system. However, he excelled in mathematics and physics, teaching himself geometry and calculus by the age of 12. At 16, Einstein moved to Switzerland to continue his studies. He attended the Swiss Federal Polytechnic in Zurich, intending to study physics and mathematics. Although he struggled with some subjects due to his independent nature, he graduated in 1900 with a teaching diploma. After graduation, Einstein faced difficulty finding a teaching position and eventually took a job as a patent examiner at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern in 1902. This period turned out to be crucial for his development as a scientist, as he had time to work on his theories while handling his duties. In 1905, often referred to as Einstein's miracle year, he published 4 groundbreaking papers in the Annalen der Physik journal, covering 4 separate topics that would transform physics. In this paper, Einstein explained how light is composed of discrete packets, or quanta, which later became known as photons. This work laid the groundwork for quantum theory and won him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. Brownian motion. He provided a statistical explanation for the random movement of particles in fluid, proving the existence of atoms and molecules, which was still debated at the time. Special theory of relativity. This paper introduced the concept of relativity, showing that the laws of physics are the same for all non-accelerating observers and that the speed of light is constant regardless of the observer's motion. Mass-energy equivalence. The equation derived from his work on relativity demonstrated that mass and energy are interchangeable, forming the basis of nuclear energy. These papers established Einstein as a prominent physicist and marked a turning point in the history of modern physics. Following the success of his 1905 papers, Einstein began to receive recognition from the academic community. He held positions at various institutions, including the University of Zurich, the University of Prague, and eventually the University of Berlin. General theory of relativity, 1915. After years of work, Einstein published his general theory of relativity, which expanded on special relativity and provided a new understanding of gravity. In this theory, Einstein proposed that massive objects cause space-time to curve, and this curvature affects the movement of other objects. This replaced Newton's theory of gravity and provided predictions that were later experimentally confirmed. First confirmation of relativity, 1919. During a solar eclipse in 1919, British astronomers led by Sir Arthur Eddington confirmed one of the key predictions of general relativity. Light bends around massive objects. This validation turned Einstein into an international celebrity. After the confirmation of general relativity, Einstein became one of the most famous scientists in the world, admired for his intelligence and his contributions to both science and philosophy. Nobel Prize in Physics, 1921. Einstein received the Nobel Prize not for relativity, but for his work on the photoelectric effect, which laid the foundation for quantum mechanics. Opposition to quantum mechanics. While Einstein contributed to quantum theory, he grew increasingly uncomfortable with its implications, particularly the concept of uncertainty. He famously remarked, "God does not play dice with the universe," expressing his belief that nature is deterministic. World tours and lectures. Einstein traveled extensively, giving lectures and promoting scientific research. His tours took him to Europe, the United States, Japan, and Palestine. He became a vocal advocate for scientific cooperation and peace. With the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi regime in Germany, Einstein, who was Jewish, faced increasing persecution. He emigrated to the United States in 1933, where he accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. Political activism. Einstein was a strong advocate for civil rights, speaking out against racism, militarism, and nationalism. He was also an early supporter of the Zionist movement, although he envisioned a peaceful coexistence between Jews and Arabs. Reluctant role in the atomic bomb. In 1939, Einstein, along with physicist Leo Szilard, wrote a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt warning that Nazi Germany might be developing an atomic bomb and encouraging the United States to start its own nuclear research. This letter led to the establishment of the Manhattan Project. However, Einstein did not directly work on the project and later expressed regret about his indirect role in the development of nuclear weapons. After World War II, Einstein became an outspoken advocate for world peace, nuclear disarmament, and global government to prevent future wars. He spent his later years deeply involved in philosophical inquiries, political issues, and scientific research, though he never succeeded in uniting quantum mechanics and general relativity. In his later years, Einstein pursued the goal of creating a unified field theory that would combine electromagnetism and gravity in a single theoretical framework. Although he worked on this theory until his death, he was ultimately unsuccessful. Pacifism and humanitarian efforts. Einstein became one of the world's leading voices for peace, advocating for nuclear disarmament and joining efforts to form a world government. He co-authored the Russell-Einstein Manifesto in 1955, calling for peaceful conflict resolution to avoid nuclear warfare. Legacy and death. Albert Einstein died on April 18, 1955, in Princeton, New Jersey. His contributions to science, especially his work on relativity and quantum theory, fundamentally changed our understanding of the universe. His commitment to humanitarian causes and his dedication to scientific inquiry continue to inspire people worldwide. Scientific contributions and impact. Einstein's work had a profound and lasting impact on science and the world. Some of his key contributions include theory of relativity. Einstein's theories of special and general relativity redefined space, time, and gravity. These theories provided the framework for modern cosmology and have been confirmed by numerous experiments, including the observation of gravitational waves. Quantum mechanics. Although he disagreed with some aspects, Einstein's work on the photoelectric effect and his debates with other scientists laid the groundwork for quantum mechanics, a field that has revolutionized technology and our understanding of atomic and subatomic processes. Mass-energy equivalence. Einstein's equation led to the understanding that energy and mass are interchangeable, providing the basis for nuclear energy and advances in particle physics. Influence on modern technology. His work has impacted technologies ranging from GPS, which relies on relativity for accuracy, to quantum computing. Legacy. Albert Einstein remains a symbol of intellectual genius, curiosity, and moral integrity. His theories continue to shape modern science, and his image as a scientist who valued humanity, peace, and justice makes him a beloved figure. Monuments, schools, and institutes around the world honor his legacy, and his work continues to inspire scientists, philosophers, and thinkers across disciplines.